Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gashi's Kaman TV. Yesterday, Raila Amolo Odinga convinced the Central Management Committee of the ODM party and they came up with 7 points. One of the things that they agreed is that ODM is going to form a committee that is going to ensure that the terms of agreement, the 7 points that they had agreed with William Samoei Ruto, are implemented. That includes stopping the extrajudicial killing, more money to the counties, and all those things that they agreed. I think the points were 10. They also agreed that they are going to field candidates in various by-elections that are coming very, very soon. In this video, I want us to look at the reason why Raila Amolo Odinga convinced those people, Akina Sifuna, who have been actually seeing the broad-based government in different perspectives, why they agreed now to support William Samoei Ruto. Actually, truth be told, Raila Amolo Odinga is going to support William Samoei Ruto all the way to 2027. And this one tells you, Raila is not going to contest the 2027 general elections. So, the question that I would like to ask, what is Raila up to? What is he up to? Because it is now very, very clear that you cannot support a president, a sitting president, all the way to the election year and then you contest the same year. It won't. Because what is happening is that Raila is telling us what William Samoei Ruto is doing is the same thing that he would do. So he knows that people cannot now elect him as the president of the Republic of Kenya. Now, the first thing that I want to say about this Central Management Committee meeting, Raila must have convinced them that if ODM leaves William Samoei Ruto, the government is going to fail. The government is going to collapse. William Samoei Ruto cannot survive. And Raila is a political jackal, a cousin to William Samoei Ruto, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Sylvia Kalonzo Musyoka, and any other politician who has been in power or who has been in government for long. As Lee Jiro said that the way William Samoei Ruto, the way Daniel Toroitich Armoy told him that there was no difference between Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Raila Amolo Odinga, and William Samoei Ruto, Kalonzo. I think this is the same thing. And I now come very clearly to say one point about the Gen Zs. Gen Zs are not looking for somebody who has been in government for long. Gen Zs are not looking for William Samoei Ruto as their president in 2027. They are not looking for Raila Amolo Odinga. They are not looking for Sifuna Kalonzo Musyoka. All these guys whom we call the political jackals, who have been in government, who have been hunting together and abandoning the common mwananchi, that is me and you. This is not the kind of person that the Gen Zs are looking for. And Raila, I think, is privy to the intelligence, findings. The NIS findings. The national intelligence is always briefed with the president about what lies ahead, what awaits him. And Raila Amolo Odinga may have told these guys what awaits William Samoei Ruto, or what even awaits ODM. Because when you look at it, there is no way, there has been a lot of confusion in ODM, and what they were trying to do is to scam, to make people appear that they are talking the same language, they appear that the party is united. It is a damage control, if you ask me. That's what we are trying to do. But the truth of the matter, there is no way Raila can come and stop people like Sifuna. And I noted that Sifuna was even getting annoyed. He was losing his cool. One would not say it is Sifuna. Sifuna did not even entertain questions. And when he did, alisema msilete mambo ya kumweshene hapa. That is not the Sifuna that we know. So something must have happened in that meeting. The other issue is that, politics is about interest. The interest about money, about survival, about winning elections. And when I look at William Samoei Ruto, William Samoei Ruto can actually be able to convince these guys that somebody like Edwin Sifuna can be convinced by Raila Odinga to be William Samoei Ruto's running mate. It may look weird, it may look strange, but in politics, anything is possible. Because you look at Sifuna, Sifuna is acceptable on the ground, just like Babu Wino. And William Samoei Ruto and Raila Odinga have lost a lot of ground, if you ask me. And now, if they can actually convince Edwin Sifuna to be William Samoei Ruto's running mate, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Don't you think William Samoei Ruto can get some votes? Don't you see Edwin Sifuna can convince his followers? Because Edwin Sifuna, a man with a bright future, is a man also with his own following. People who support him. People who goes wherever he goes. Voters who always agree with him. So that is what we are saying. So could William Samoei Ruto and Raila Odinga have agreed that Edwin Sifuna is the man to deputize William Samoei Ruto? What do you think? There is something here. Something is cooking. The other thing, there is also a possibility that Raila could actually vie as a presidential candidate and supported by William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto, because he understands the ground very clearly, he can surprise everybody and say, after all, I needed just one term. I'm not interested in the second term. And William Samoei Ruto has, when you look at him, the things that he has been doing, they are very, very clear that he is not very much, he looks like he doesn't care so much about the second term. That is what I see in William Samoei Ruto. Because for one, you look at the punitive taxes. Look at the way he responds to demonstrations. Look at the way he responds to the Gen Zs. Look at the way he talked about parents, poor parenting, blaming their parents. Look at the way he says that people should be shot on the leg as they go to hospital and then to prison. This one tells you that William Samoei Ruto can surprise anybody and say, mimi sasa nitauga mkono baba. And baba, being baba, can say, na mimi, my running mate is Edwin Sifuna. And there are many things that could have happened there. But when I look at it, there is no way Edwin Sifuna can make such an about turn that shocked everybody. And, you know, as the spokesperson of ODM, he is expected to say the party position. But the body language, when they came out, when they were talking, it tells you that something must have happened there. Something else, maybe William Samoei Ruto could have agreed that ODM is the one that is going to implement the 10-point agenda that they had agreed in the broad-based government. When they were signing the broad-based government, there are those 10 points. Maybe Sifuna was told, you can implement this, we are going to support you. I don't know what to think. But in politics, when you see such things happening, there is usually, one, vested interest. Two, there is a lot of underground, behind the scene work activities going on. That is my take, ladies and gentlemen. Have a blessed day. Till next time, this is Higashi Skyman. Bye-bye.